everyone, and welcome to the RV Inspection and Care podcast and video. I'm Dwayne. I'm a certified RV inspector, and today we're going to be talking about the best RV travel trailers for full-time living. Now, most travel trailers you see out there are not made for full-time travel. They're made for occasional use, part-time use. Things like weekends every now and then and vacations and so on. And as long as they're used that way, well, the truth is they do pretty much just fine. But full-time travel and living puts a lot of extra stress on any RV. And it does it in various ways. For instance, there's more trips usually going down the highway. Well, what happens to RVs as they're going down the highway? They get shook a lot, don't they? Travel trailers especially, because they kind of tend to bounce a little bit as they go down the road. So earthquake forces are applied that so easily shakes things loose in the RV. But it's more than that. Also, the everyday use of the RV puts extra stress. There's more use of the furniture, of the fixtures, walking on the floors, and all sorts of things that can cause that RV to start to break down, and to break down a lot faster than it normally would. But the reason for that is because the RV probably wasn't built for that kind of use, if it's a travel trailer. Now, the other thing to remember is travel trailers are also deliberately built to be as affordable as they possibly can for a lot of people. They are considered the entry-level RV for the whole industry and certainly for towables. So as a result of that, higher quality materials and better quality construction methods are often not really found in travel trailers in general. And so that is why when you see full-time RVers, you'll notice that they often choose other kinds of RVs. Many of them choose RVs like Super Cs or higher end Class A's and fifth wheels or Class B's. Now, the reason why they do that is because these kind of RVs are often made for full-time travel, and so they choose them for that purpose. They are built to take the rigors of everyday full-time travel and living. So the question is, though, are there any travel trailer manufacturers out there that are building a product for full-time living and travel? The good news is, yes. There's not a lot of them. There's certainly not as many as you'll find in some of these other types of RVs, but there are some. And so in this video, we're going to go about discussing some of the brands that make a product that could be used for full-time travel. I'm going to cover 3 of them. Now, that doesn't mean that's all of the brands or the models that can be used for full-time travel, but these will get you started along the way. And the first one on the list is Airstream. Airstream just simply makes travel trailers that are a cut above the competition. And when you look at Airstream's site, they claim that about 70% of the Airstreams that have ever been made since the 1930s are still in use today. That is amazing. What other travel trailer manufacturer can make a claim that's even remotely similar to that? And that is a very good reason why we see a lot of full-time travelers in Airstreams going down the road. That's because the Airstream is built with better quality materials. It's built with better quality construction methods. Now, the flip side of Airstream is they really aren't cheap, that's for sure, but they are a quality RV travel trailer. So if you want to full-time in a travel trailer, then give a serious consideration to Airstream. Next on our list is Oliver. Oliver is the gold standard of fiberglass travel trailers. Now, fiberglass travel trailers have limitations. You can only build them up to about 25 feet. And sure enough, Oliver only offers travel trailers up to 23 feet in length. But the quality is so good in the product they build that it really can last you a lifetime. So in other words, you could go out, you could buy lower quality travel trailers and go through 4 or 5 of them, or you can just choose an Oliver and keep it for the rest of your life in many cases. That's how good the quality is. Also, they're light enough to be towed by a wide range of vehicles as well. That's very attractive to a lot of people. Now, the only issue here is that because they can only be a max of 23 feet long, well, they're not really made for family travel quite so much. But they're great for couples who want to full-time travel and they don't need a lot of space. All right, let's move on to number 3 on our list, and that's Outdoors RV. Now, the first 2 manufacturers we covered here today, Airstream and Oliver, you're not going to get any slides from them. They just don't even offer them. You get the travel trailer alone. And in many ways, that's great because whenever you introduce a slide to an RV, well, there's more complexity, there's more opportunity for things to go wrong with it as well. But Outdoors RV does offer slides. So if you feel like you need a little bit more living space, you're claustrophobic in an Airstream or an Oliver, well, then consider an Outdoors RV. They make a very high quality travel trailer. In fact, they build what could be considered a true 4-season RV. Now, when you build a 4-season RV, automatically the materials you're going to put in that RV are going to be better. The building methods you're going to use are going to be better. And Outdoors RV backs all of that up with even a better warranty than you find from most travel trailer manufacturers. There's tons of happy Outdoors RV owners out there that are very vocal about their support for the company and for the product that they bought too. So Outdoors RV is well worth a good solid look. All right, so those are the 3 that I wanted to cover today: Airstream, Oliver, and Outdoors RV. Once again, that doesn't mean that's all the full-time travel trailers out there. It just means this is a good place to get started. But let me remind you, as I always do in videos like this, make sure that you get a certified RV inspector to go through any RV that you buy before you take ownership. And that way you can be sure that what you're getting is generally ready to go. It's in tip-top shape. It's ready to get right out there and use and enjoy right away. And that's a big point to make sure that you're happy with the purchase that you have. You know, it's true that full-time travel trailer RVs are going to cost you more. I'm not going to tell you anything other than that. You're going to have to spend more if you're going to get an RV travel trailer that's really built for full-time travel. But the flip side of that is they are not going to give you nearly as many problems in day-to-day use. They're not going to be breaking down on you as fast as a travel trailer that's not built for the stresses of full-time living. So in the end, that can make your full-time travel and experiences so much more enjoyable. Well, that's it for now. Have safe and happy travels, my friends. Until next time.